Can't see him.
Yeah, Andrew is here, but we can't see him. Reason being is because he's got the halo over his head today. And we're back in the pit once again, looking for more gold. We've just cleaned it out a little bit. We're showing Andrew the awesome pit. Uh-oh, and I'm crushing gold in my hand. I better be careful. But this is a pit there we were hunting there the other week, and we started off right here. We found the big stone. It led us on to clear a bit more ground. Got another 2 bits of gold right there. We found more gold in the center of the hole. We moved a heap of sticks and branches, that tree included, rolled him up out of the way, and we just went gung-ho up until about 2:20, and then we had to get out of here. But we're back today. It's a Friday morning. We've got Andrew with us, as I said, halo around his head today. He's an angel. And we're just showing him the pit and trying to get that first signal. Bingo, there he is. And we've got another signal too. And this first one is gold, of course. We're in the gold pit. So first one to kick us off. And how long have we been here for, Andrew?
Wouldn't even be 5 minutes, would it?
5 minutes?
Yeah, maybe 5.
You literally set up and walked over from the car, which is just over there. Yeah. And I scratched around for a second like a chicken and got my first bit of gold. And not only the first bit there, we've got another signal, so we do. So the first bit there come from under the tree root. And we're going to go after that a bit more because we'll probably have another one. But next signal right here. Sounds good. And we found this one first actually, and then we bypassed it. And I said to Andrew, watch this, I'll find another one. So we dug out that other bit of gold that you've seen. And as I said, we missed this one, so we'll come back for him. Nice little tone there. And oops, I'll just turn the machine off. Nice tone there though. We're going to go after him. And if you remember, we were rushing out of here in the last video, and we were getting all the gold out from around this tree. So we're going to open this whole bank up. Look, we're going to clear out this whole area. And I was supposed to bring the rake today, but Andrew raced me out of the house and I didn't have time.
You got it and left it next to the house.
Have I got a gum leaf on my ear right now?
You have now.
Walking into the trees, I feel these gum leaves hanging on my ears. Yeah, so look, Andrew rushed me out of the house this morning, so I had no time to grab the rakes. It was Andrew's fault.
Yeah, right.
No, I wasn't prepared. I wasn't ready. So, and funny story, today is Friday. We have a 7:30 live chat video every Friday night. Well, I generally, wake up in the morning, have a coffee and set that video to premiere 7:30 p.m. later that night. And it's about 7:30 a.m. in the morning that I do that, or 7 o'clock in the morning of a Friday morning that I do that. Well, I can't tell which is PM and which is AM today. I'm confused because I set the video for 7:30 a.m.
Still AM at the moment.
It's still AM, is it? You sure? I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not that smart.
So yeah, there we go. The video was supposed to air tonight, 7:30 p.m. Well, look, 10 hours from now, I set it to 7:30 a.m. Whoops. So double banger today. The audience gets 2 videos because I'll drop another one tonight. Anyway, let's continue on, bag that first bit of gold. Let's go after our second signal, turn that machine back on. Let's see how we go today. What a bloody cracker, eh? There's our second piece. Not only is the gold flowing, but the day is a lot better than the other day. If some remember, we had hail and rain and wind, and look, it was a pretty hectic old day in the bush. But we got out 1.23 grams, a bit over $200 worth of gold, and most of it, as you have seen, will have come from this little area right here, just like this next one. So, and as you probably noticed too, we're up the other end of the gold pit now. Andrew has exited and he's gone off to his little patch, or to find a good little patch. And where we just got that second target, the second signal, we got the first bit of gold there, and then the second signal we started digging out, it went funny on me, man. It just... Look, it was there and then it wasn't there, and then we pulled it out of the hole, and it was in the hole, and then we pulled it out of the hole, and then it disappeared from outside the hole. So maybe we buried it in tailings, but I just sort of kicked it in and walked away, come over here and got this piece. But we will go back and thoroughly check that area. And the plan today, was to bring the rake, and I forgot it. It's not Andrew's fault, it's mine. Disorganised and look, been a long week. But the plan today was to come in here and shift all that loose leaf litter. and try and take away some of this loose dirt that we've already dug up and sort of kick back over again as well. Just like underneath that tree there, I mean, that's all soft. We had a target under there just the other day and kicked it all in. So all that dirt can sort of be pushed up, evacuated out of the hole, or exited out of the hole up onto the bank there. As you can see, we're in a little dam, so just push it up onto the dam wall and then we're done where we can kick it back in. But this whole plan today is to get down as far as I can through this wash layer, getting all the gold out until the wash layer runs out. And you can dig a fair way down in here and it still just continues on going. So it's quite a big little gold pit, a deep little gold pit, and certain we're going to get a lot more signals out of here yet. Let's keep going. Look out, we're out of the gold hole. We've stepped our way out and we're up on the bank at the moment, and we've got another nice sounding signal. I'm not going to take you off Bluetooth, we'll just do it from here, straight through the headphones. Ready? Screamer, that means big gold, and that's good too. Look, I know I joke around a lot. I like to be very, look, just have a lot of fun in my videos if I can. The truth and reality some days is, look, I put a bit of a show on. You know, I think we all do in life, but the truth of it some days is, look, that's awesome. The bigger it gets, the louder it gets, the bigger it is, and the happier I am. Because some days are tough. Look, currently what's going on at the moment is a lot. Stuff I won't even get into, but financially wise, I went full time. Just look, let's just speak about financial wise. I went full time about 4 months ago, 3-4 months ago. And to be honest, at that stage, my revenue was, look, doing really, really well. I won't put a figure on it, but it was enough to sustain me full time, and that's why I made the decision to go full time. And it didn't just do it for a month or 2 months or 3 months. It did it for enough months, 6, 7, 8, 10 months, something like that. And I kept track of it all. Like I keep track of my revenue every day, my subscriber count and revenue. And to be honest, I watched that drop down dramatically, and it's so disheartening. It's like the more you do, the more I see it drop. And like I'm putting out 3-4 videos a week, some weeks at least consistently 2, and I'm still seeing it drop. And you know, prior to going full time, I was only really some weeks just putting out that 1 video a week. So to see it drop, you know, the more work you put in and it's dropping more and more, it makes me think, well, what am I doing? Why aren't I back at work? Because the money's just not there lately. So the long and short of all that is, every time I find a good gold patch, I'll go really hard on it, because at the YouTube revenue money's not there, so the gold money has to be. So, and I'm not selling any of it just yet. I can get to that when I need to, but at least if I'm finding good gold and enough of it, I know that I can cover my bills when I need to, and that's the most important thing. You know, I've got 2 sons and a family to raise, and I would never have made that decision full time had I not thought that I could achieve it. And it's been achievable for, look, months, but lately, last probably 2 months, I've just seen everything just go down dramatically. And as I said, it is disheartening, because it makes you think, what am I doing? So, and if I go out and do a day on the coins and relics, that's all very good and well, but if the video goes dead in the water and doesn't make enough revenue, well, that's the end of that video. You know, it goes dead in the water, it never gets watched again. And I kind of feel like I've wasted my day. I kind of feel like if I had went for the gold, at least I would have had something to show for it. Bingo, we got him out. I reckon he's in this stone. How did I guess that? Just a bit of past history. So the long and short of it, every time I hear a screaming nugget like this, and we know it's going to have gold in it, just like this piece. Oh, look at that. Exciting. Look at it. That's what makes me happy and keep me going. You know, not just keep me going happy, but financially. And there's a lot of other personal stuff going on at the moment. I'm not even going to get into. It's not worth getting into, but that plays havoc on your mind at the same time. So, yes, I come across very jovial and having a lot of fun out here, but yeah, look, some of it is a front, I'm not going to lie. You know, I still struggle with those dark days, bad days, and days that remind me of things or places that I've done or been, or people I don't have in my life anymore through suicide or drugs or alcohol or, look, bad things, bad shit. So we all have those days. Financial issues don't help on top though. But thankfully, out here on the gold, like, I know it's a lot of dribble to get out there, but yeah, look, just thankfully when you're finding bits like that and you're on the gold good like this, it's helping take that stress off, that relief off. So, and I'm not going to stop producing the videos, like I'm really going to try my little heart out, but it is, look, it is hard. So we're just going to, I always keep telling myself it's not over until you quit, Luke. And I'm a very determined person. I don't want to ever quit anything in life if I can continue on. And look at that, gold right the way through, gold at the tip, and gold right the way through that. That's an amazing stone. And a big quartz boulder on the back. Is that gold on the back too? Maybe not. Andrew's going to love this one. And as I said, it's making bank. It's helping pay the bills. Let's keep going. Your little beauty. There is our next one. Oh, just amazing it is. This little hot patch of gold. And as I said, I didn't run out of here the other day because I wanted to. I ran out of here literally because I had to. That really wet, horrible, rainy day. And we did 1.23, so over $200 worth of gold. It helped pay for the fuel. And I will say that too, in the best way possible. Like, I've never asked Andrew to pay for fuel. Never would, never have, never will. It's just like one of those things, you know. But the costs are all on me, you know. The tyres, the fuel, the rego, the insurance. I budget all that in to what I find. And you know, being able to come out here and do this. I mean, I could not come out here and do this so fluently if I could not sustain doing it. It's just not possible, obviously. So, but there is our next piece, and when I find, he's a real screamer too, when I find these pieces, first few pieces for the morning, I think, well, there's my fuel covered for the day. And then after I find a little bit more, I think, well, now I'm starting to make money. So my fuel's covered for this morning, no doubt, about $30–40 it is in diesel, and about the similar amount in petrol, about 50 maybe in petrol. You do a lot better out of diesel. And again, it costs more at the pump too, nearly $2 a litre diesel. So look, happy bottle today. We've paid for the fuel already. Now we're making money. Let's keep going. So do you remember the first target we got when we walked in here? He was underneath that tree root there, just in front of the headphones. I'm not filling any holes in today because I'm not moving. I'm just in the same area. So we'll get to it when we finish. And then we had our second target here. Andrew was still standing here at that stage, and we were still showing him the gold coming out, and we were hoping that was going to be number 2. My knobbly knee there, pointing towards the hole. That wasn't number 2 though, and we couldn't really work it out, so we just kicked it in and moved on. And then we sort of walked around, and we dug out another bit of gold over here. Quite the nice little piece, and then we found those other little 2 pieces up the back there. Once again, not filling me holes in. I'm going to come back to that. Look at all the great river wash gravel they've been getting into here. Look at the big river wash alluvial rounded stones. Just amazing. So what I'm holding in my hand very carefully too, I'll get back down here before I drop it and lose it. We've just sort of scoured back around through this hole, come back to target number 2, and I was just sifting my way through. I'd actually found the target this time. Isn't it funny how that happens? And bingo, just sifting my way through, and there's a little bit of gold that we were chasing there this morning with Andrew. So just hanging off the side. I was just literally thinking, it's going to be in the next scoop in my hand. And I just looked down and spotted him. So that's why he was so hard to see there this morning. I was struggling to find him with Andrew because he was so small. He's very jaggedy and thin. Let's put him up on the knee if I don't drop him and lose him again. And I've cranked the sensitivity up on the 6000 there. The only reason being is because there's nothing else in this hole, and I'm not getting really false signals. So I've just cranked it right up, and any of the really warbly noise I'm just dealing with, just to pick up on any more tiny little signals, and even the deep ones, and then we'll clear some more ground off. But yeah, number 5 or 6 little nugget, but he should have been number 2. We've got him now though, and we're going to try and get the next one, maybe underneath him, who knows. Oh, you get out of here, stick. Alright, I was just about to show a bit of a video on how I scratch around find these signals, and something happened. Well, 2 things happened. Signals. One is, one might pay for a new set of back wheels. Let's have a look. Pay for the fuel anyway. Pay for a full tank of fuel. It's about $230 to fuel up my Prado. It's got the 2 tanks, so $230 from empty to full. And the Commodore is about 130, 140 in petrol. And that goes, like I'll go through a tank of petrol in 3 trips to the gold fields, whereas a tank of diesel, geez, you get, I will say, you know, $230, but you get, look, 1,300, 1,400 Ks out of it. The efficiency of diesel is exceptional. Common rail diesel, just amazing. But then again, it's adding all those extra Ks, isn't it? So next signal there on this one, we'll turn around to the tree root here. And when I'm leaving the holes open, it's sort of a good indication of where I've got gold and where I've really attacked. And whenever I'm sort of struggling for a signal, I just sort of head back there basically and look around again. Dig deeper and pick up another signal. So that's the first one. Now let's move the pick out of the way, because you'll be amazed how sensitive these machines are. Why is it going wobbly? Airplane, Andrew, something's going on. Now, I was just swinging up along here because some of the throw out, you know, you throw a rock out and you'll be surprised, it might actually have gold in it. So I was just swinging up on this leaf litter, and through the leaf litter, like the leaf litter was right here, and you can see I've sort of made a little pocket here, but through the leaf litter, so this high, I swung over. Oh, I heard it there a bit better before. Can you hear that? That airplane or something's going on with the detector, making it interfere. I'll put it right down the ground anyway, ready? Now sometimes when you push the coil on the ground too hard, it can do that noise and it can give you a false signal. In this case, you can see a little the coil impressions there. So I am pushing right in that ground to do that. In this case, that's not it. Have a listen again. Low high. Barrel. And like I explained in the other day's video, hope you like my sound effects. I can do fire trucks and everything. Last day or last week, where I was saying there the other week in my video, just if you're not sure about a signal, there's nothing worse. Tree root. That could be what we're getting. There's nothing worse than missing out on the gold, you know, the signal that you found. So if you're not sure, just dig down. Dig wider, dig deeper. In this case, that's a tree root. I didn't even see that guy. He's running right the way. Where's he go? What's he doing? He's all over the place, like a donkey's leg. So yeah, that's moisture in the tree root right there. I wasn't realising that. I was getting excited for nothing. That could have been a new set of back tyres, as I said, because generally when you hear a signal like that, and just to investigate, I'll show you. When you hear a signal like that, you'd think, you know, big, deep gold. I certainly do anyway. And look at the material. You still get a bit of gold out of here. We're in that right material, but it'd have to be a sharper sound than that. Or if it was a long drawn out sound like that, which is what you just heard then, after we've taken the top off here and taken a bit of a scraping. God, we've done some work. Look at this. Oh, unreal, like a miner's pit. But after you've taken a bit of a scraping off, like what we've just done there, we've just removed about 3 inches of dirt. This should be a lot louder. Yeah, and it's not. It says tree noise. Moisture. So if that was a target, I'd expect him to sort of sharpen up and maybe not like that. Start getting that bit louder. Just like that though. And as you can hear, he did none of those things. So let's leave him alone. And thankfully, we've got one over here. So we'll just stick with this one and get him out and give you a look. Come here, pick. We are smashing it, Basil. Loving it. This is a gold patch. As I said, it really pays the bills. And I know that when I'm hunting it, I think, oh, that's going to help next month or this month, or definitely all helps. Not if we lost him. Where'd he go? All right, still in this. He's going to be in a stone. And I can see a stone there. No. Is he in a stone? All right, we're going to do this really funny, because I like a challenge. All right, we're not going to do this funny, because this is too much of a challenge. All right, I think we've lost him too, have we? Yep. This is an unorthodox method of finding gold, everybody. It's not the way you do it. Normally I show you how to do it. Well, this is not the way to do it, so just do not this. I think I threw it over here. Oh, I'm shocking. All right, enough of that. I think I'll find him. We'll come back and give you a look. Oh, he wasn't even in a stone, so he wasn't. I think that's him there. Seen a hint of gold. As I said, don't do that method. Just use a scoop and 2 hands. Yes, it is gold. Look out. I can just see the hint of gold on the side. There. Awesome. That's look, we're probably up to 0.5 gram at the moment, I reckon. Let's just check the scoop. That was a real screamer too, so I don't know how we missed him for so long. Mind you, one hand doesn't really work that easy. Just magnificent. As I said, I'm bound for an early lunch today, or a long lunch, because we've got so much gold already, and it's only 20 past 11. And the other one too, I couldn't actually fit him in the bottle. So you know what I did? Hello there, fella. Put him up in the tree. So, because if Joe comes along, Joe won't be able to see him up there. Oh, he might if he looks up, but he shouldn't be looking up, because if any prospector out here in the bush looking for gold, they should be looking down, shouldn't they? And I hope Andrew doesn't see it either, because it might be a bit too tall for Andrew, above Andrew's eye height level maybe. Well, I don't know, depends on which side of the hill he stands on. If he stands on this side, oh, but then he won't see it. Oh, my plan is working perfectly. Let's get back on it. You little beauty. Love it. The last one that we were sitting on, I can see it too. Last target, I got overly excited with that one, like a big kid in a candy store. And you can hear the flatness in my voice now. I got really disheartened when it wasn't gold, it was lead, but that's the reality of it. We moved up though, we moved on. We moved forward with our lives. Oh dear, I'm having a bit of fun, I'm having a bit of a joke on my own behalf there. We moved forward though, and bingo! Screaming daddy. Where did I see the gold? There. Gotta remember to put the thing in front of the thing, in front of the camera, so you can see the thing. Let's have a listen. Screaming! Go away, Mozzie. Gotcha. Everywhere. The bush is cold and the mozzies are out. It's not the flies, it's the mozzies. All right, let's crush this one, because I want to see some gold, because I didn't see it on the last one. I got really sad. Let's have a look. Straight away. It's just a little nuggy he is. We'll just crush the rest of that stone to make sure. Pretty sure it's just going to be the one. I can't wait to crush that the big one that we found either. He's going to be a ripper. It's amazing how much, it's not the smallest of small, but it's got a bit of size about it, this one. But it's amazing how much they scream. They absolutely scream as you hear them. So, nice little nuggy, probably 0.07. It's a 007 Andrew. It's Andrew! It's Andrew's nugget, or it's Andrew. I don't know. Look, 007, 008. Nice little $10 nugget right there. And as I said, we got him straight after the lead. Let's get going. It wasn't me, Andrew.
No, it doesn't look like it either.
I haven't done any of this.
No.
Joe's been in here.
Bloody he, Joe, the
I
bugger?
just come across this patch and I kicked him out of here. I said, Joe, what are you doing, mate? It's not good enough. This is not good enough. So, yeah, we've been busy, but it wasn't me. Looks like a rabbit warren, doesn't it?
It does. Looks like a bloody moon. It's got craters on it. And the same colour.
And the same colour. And to answer your question, no, I've got no gold.
Yeah.
Just rubbish. Literally just rubbish. Every single hole, I've just chased rubbish.
Yeah, right.
I love it. I love it. I get a bit of rubbish and I'm like, oh, yes. It's going to pay for the fuel.
Like hell.
You should see Andrew's face right now. Oh, check this out.
Yeah, come on.
Check this out. Oh, can you hear?
Yeah, you got rattles.
That's just the bones.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
The old bones.
Can you see something? I've left you a Kinder Surprise, mate. See if my plan works. What are you looking up for?
There's knowing you put it up in the air.
It's an Easter egg surprise. Yes.
That one.
Jeez, I was nearly going to go up there too. Yeah, it's very obvious.
Oh, I'm looking for a big rock.
There's not 12 gauge shotgun shells I'm shoving in the forks of tree. It's goldstones.
Yeah, goldstone. Okay.
They go off too.
They do say eucalyptus breeds gold or whatever
It's
it is.
scientifically proven. Yeah, I said that to Andrew the other day. It's scientifically proven that eucalyptus trees have
proof. It's growing
it's
gold.
growing trees. I didn't actually find that in the ground. I just found it in the tree.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, it is proof that yeah, eucalyptus trees, they hold that in the gum leaves, the leaves, they hold little tiny, very minute particles of gold. Scientists actually did X-rays on
There it is there.
leaves. Yep. Yeah, right on the leaf. So scientists did X-rays on leaves. I'll throw a picture up top left corner. You'll be able to check it out. I read the article and just thought it was fascinating.
There's a bit in there.
But yeah, heaps. Actually, turn the machine on. I just threw me eucalyptus leaf away with all the gold in it.
1, 2, 3 nuggets.
What did you call me? Oh.
I can see 3.
Is it lunchtime, is it?
No, close.
12 o'clock.
It was 1:45 down the bottom, and I thought I better get bloody going.
Yeah. Yeah, get up and see how much. That's not your watch, is it either?
No, not the watch.
That's better than the rock that I had the other day.
Rock.
It must be a hot. Tiff him away. Tiff him away. No! That's paying for the fuel today, mate.
Yeah.
And probably then some.
Yeah, no, because it's got it way up to there.
Yeah, and if you actually
There,
look
there.
right around the back, it goes right up to there.
Oh, yeah, right.
See it right on the tip there?
Yeah.
So it's like from one end of the stone to the falling down holes. Who dug that? Hiding from one end of the stone down to the other.
Yeah, right.
I'm just going to zoom in, holding carefully. Gold there. Where's my little finger? There it is.
Yeah, just there it is.
Gold there. And then rolling round, Andrew. That's
Gold
a
there.
lovely stone you've found, mate.
Yeah, I found it in the tree.
I was going to say, where'd you get it from?
In the tree. Very good.
I left it there because I didn't think it would fit in the bottle.
Yeah, right.
But I've got other ones in
Oh,
there.
well, see, I better drink my milk. So you got a bigger bottle?
Yeah, that's right. Andrew did say he'll drink his Dare iced coffee, so I got a bigger bottle. So there we go. Nice stone. And as I said, Joe's been in here making a bloody mess. We're just going to clean it up for him. Sorry, Joe, you're getting the blame. You're not here. he's not here. Yeah, whoever's not here gets the blame. Look at the quartz wash too, Andrew. Look at what the miner's been washing.
Yeah.
So this has quite clearly come out of the holes around us, surrounding us. And this being dammed up, this little dam wall here, that's been, obviously constructed to hold water. And they've just been washing all their stones, and hence why all the gold.
This dam is to sluice that down the bottom.
Down the bottom, you reckon?
Yeah, get the water pressure.
Well, yeah, it could be. It's just a lot of diggings. There's a lot of diggings beyond it, but there's a lot of diggings just here in front of it. Yeah, so I'm sort of thinking...
It might have been just a dump where they've dumped all their rubbish.
Yeah, and also I think to wash some of their material, because quite clearly there's a lot of wash material in there. So anyway, lunchtime now, and we'll get back to it. All right, guys, well, we are back from lunch. Andrew's standing by because he's wanting to see cool stuff happen. There's the first cool thing that just happened, Andrew. Little bit of gold.
You
And
really need glasses for that one.
oh, come on, stop it. Be kind to me. And then we've got another one in the stone buddy. Let's have a listen. He's a screamer, but he wasn't when he was buried under that bit of material. I literally couldn't find him. Andrew was standing here laughing at me saying, come on, mate, stop
Mucking around.
mucking around. I was going to say something else then. I've heard it before though, Andrew. Oh, there's a bit. Let's just make sure. Oh, right. It's only giving us a tiny bit on that one, mate. So 2 bits of gold to kick us back from lunch. And look out, we've even brought the coffee with us because we're not far from the car.
Yeah, little bugger.
Little bugger, that's what she said.
Yeah,
Still loves it though. All right. So 2 bits of gold to kick us off after lunch. And didn't show you, but Andrew's got gold. He's got 007 gold today.
probably, yeah.
Probably.
I'm
And
going to find some more so I can get over 007.
well, what did I say too? Any 007 gold that I've got, it probably belongs to you because
Yeah,
you're the
got my
Mr.
name on it.
Yeah, you're James Bond. So let me take a sip of my coffee and let's keep digging our little heart out. I'm not responsible for any of this mess, but I'm just going to do the right thing and try and clean it up for that person that, well, left it. Joe, Andrew, you're going to get the blame as soon as you walk off.
Yep. Yeah.
Good coffee. What am I doing? Kicking stuff around everywhere. Oh, get up there. I've got our next bit of gold, and what I was going to say is we really can't do any wrong in this hole. All the gold you've seen come out today, we've only got 2 bits of lead. No, 1 bit of lead. The one, where was he? He was the big bit that we got all excited about. That was supposed to be a new set of tyres, and it wasn't. So, but on this next dig, we're doubling up after lunch. We've got another 2 bits of gold. And it's amazing too, because I didn't even hear these bits. They were just off this side little pocket, so that bit of dirt went right round there, and we dug down about that far to get it. And I did not even hear them whatsoever. We were sort of tucking around working over there, and I just walked off because I wasn't getting any signals, and I walked back to where I got that last one before lunch. So another 2 bits of gold, and as I said, we barely heard them. So that's why it's important to just keep working down, you know, as you see. We're opening up little pockets. When I'm done with this area, I'll pull the dirt up out of the way and we'll dig down further. And I'm sort of going down until I find black dirt, until I get out of this quartzy, slate, sandstony wash, because once I'm out of it, that's where the gold's going to dry up and finish. So we're just going to continue down. And I said to Andrew before, funnily enough, I haven't, you know, still digging down, I still haven't even hit that pocket of dirt. Like I haven't started hitting this sort of black brown topsoil. So the miners have got quite a bit of wash dirt packed up here, and we're just going to keep going down and keep finding the signals. And there is our next one. So we'll just put these in the scoop. We've got so much going on, put those in the bottle and get on to that next dig. I tell you, whoever's done all this hard work here today, they are going to have a sore back tonight. They will. That would be me. We've just been going gung-ho too. We're piling up in the middle there, as you can see, and we've hit this real quartzy wash, slatey wash material, and we're sort of digging into the bank and pulling it back. But we've stopped there because we were getting no signals, just nothing. And then we moved over a little bit further, and you can see there the layer that I'm looking for. I don't really want to see it. I don't really want to find it, but that layer there tells me to stop. Stop digging immediately. Put down all your tools and go home. Not really, but that layer there, that black dirt layer, we don't want to dig into that because it's not where the gold lives, bro. The gold lives in this nice orangey, sort of sandy, nice material. So as soon as I see that black dirt, bingo, that's the stop line. So I stopped there. We had a bit of a scratch around in front of us. We didn't find anything. And then we just went over to here. So I have not done really too much over here. And once again, repeating that process, pulling the leaf litter and the top moss back, bingo. Oh, let me get up from that hole. Brings us to our first signal, long story short, all of that. As I said, I'm going to have a sore back tonight. It's like a rabbit warren with big rabbits. That's our next bit of gold though. Was our next bit of gold. I think what have we done? I think we just lost him off the side of the scoop. Or it was tiny. And we still got him. look out, we can do stuff. It's just tiny, and that's okay, because tiny gold, as you see, it all adds up. Like, yes, I'd like to be pulling out 1/2 grammers and 1 grammers from here, but look, these are a lot of what's left out in the gold fields. You know, the detector's been running out here for 40 odd years. Technology's got better and better over those years as it went. So what you're finding is a lot of little stuff that the miners threw out and all the other prospectors have left behind in the past and haven't got onto. So as I said, it's tiny, but it all adds up at the end of the day. Let's get another one. Oh. All right, that one's exciting. Let's go take a sip of the coffee before I lose my shit, and then we'll get back to it. That's really exciting. And once again, you wouldn't know there's a signal there until you take off the top. Sip time. Well, that wasn't a sip, that was a skull. About 3 mouthfuls of coffee then. That was good. All right, that should keep me going. Have a listen to this. Amazing. Once again, paying the bills. Look, I probably put a little bit of pressure on myself, a little bit of, a lot of pressure on myself really, to try and make it work. And to be honest, as I was speaking there before, with YouTube revenue, it was quite sustainable for quite a while there. And I honestly thought we were going to do it. I honestly thought it was the right time. Oh no, what have we done? But a few months on and we're getting gold all through this, we are. A few months on and look, we are struggling a little bit. We're okay though when we're finding the gold. I can see a little bit in there. Can you see that? Let's have a look. This is a nice piece. This reminds me of the 3.66 grams that we took home in the one stone. Probably a little bit smaller than this, but it had 3.5 grams in it. About $500 worth of gold. Crazy. $600 worth of gold. There's a little tiny piece right there that I'm seeing. And I've cracked this side, as you've seen. But I probably shouldn't have. Look at the material running right through the centre. That's where all the gold's going to be hiding. Right in that line, that foliated vein. Very, very cool. I don't know if it's foliated as such. That piece anyway. When you're finding pieces like that, that's what they call a foliated line. The lines that run straight through, running into that seam line. Splitting open easily down that line. So very cool. We're going to leave that one. We're not going to touch him any further because you've seen how much gold comes out of some of these stones. We don't want to be silly now. We don't want to be hasty and lose any. So we'll bag all that and we'll get you on to the next. Aha! That's why there's so much gold in here. There's a frog gold. He's asleep, is he? No, he's just opened his eyes. G'day, fella. Don't really want to touch you. You're gross. Okay, help you into the scoop. I just want to get him out of my hole because I don't want to hurt him. Is that a toad or a frog? We found a few of these in the bush. Hope he doesn't jump at me. He's looking at me. You're stealing my gold. I certainly am. Do you want to come over near the cup of coffee, mate? Actually, you can go somewhere dark and cold. Oh, because that's what they like. There you go, mate. New home for you. Ew! He weed in the end of the scoop, I think. Any bloody wonder he was sitting there, Mr. Frogman. He was hiding the gold, he was. Didn't want me to have it. Just like that day with Dominic. Oh dear. There it is. Nice little spiky. That's cool. The other piece there I set up in the tree there too, just for fun. I called it Hector. And Andrew's like, why'd you call it Hector? Because it's a hectic bit of gold, Andrew. It's a hectic screamer piece. So his name's Hector. So Rocky and Doug last week, I don't know, just being silly. You get bored out the bush, but Hector today, he's in the car waiting to be crushed up when we get home with the rest of this gold. And I'll just show you, look what we've done. We have done phenomenal. And I have not moved. I can't stress that enough. Like, apart from the holes in front of me like this, you can see my little bull pit, my little bull ring that I've got. I'm not allowed outside the circle, so it seems. But apart from Hector sitting in the back of the car, the hectic guy, that's what we've done today. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 bits of little rock gold, rock on, and that guy there, and as I said, Hector in the back of the car. So have we got our gram yet today? Oh, I think so. Are we going to get our gram today? Oh, we've got the stone in the bag too. The one that we just found under the hole in the tree. And it was absolutely screaming. So yeah, we've got our gram today. What are you on about? We've probably got 2. But we're not going to know until we get home and do the weigh up and crush all these stones. And that's, well, that can be some of the most fun to have. So we'll get the boys very shortly. And then to home, crush up all our gold with Andrew and see what we've got. First, we're going to make a little bit more of a mess. So call me a bit of a weirdo if you like, but this clay, signal in there still, this clay is just magnificent, isn't it? The pipe clay, I love it. Every time I dig down and I get a little bit of a pocket of it, like, look at this, ready? Is that not like the beautifulest material you've ever seen in your life? Just that pure whiteness of it. I know we've got other material mixed in there. Look at that, isn't it beautiful? I don't know what it is about the pipe clay. When you hit a pocket of it, like the red clay doesn't interest me that much. When you hit a pocket of the white clay though, it's so talcumy and soft and, oh, it's lovely. I could bathe in it. I might bathe in it. Have to take a lot home, wouldn't you? Another screamer, right in the clay too. It's sort of in that red clay too, to the left of it. Oh no, we've went through the red clay now. The wed clay. Look at that. It's like cutting cheese. I just love it. Oh, I often think I should have trained to be a geologist. Like, you know, not many people would get that excited over talcum white powdery pipe clay. I do. Even the feel of it, as I said, feels so cool. Donkey! Alright, we're going to have another screamer. This pit, last time, gave us 1.23 grams, so $206 worth of gold. Roundabout, to be exact. I'm not counting, of course, but it's going to give us another $200 worth of gold today. Straight in the pipe clay once again. It's not out yet. And the longer it stays in there, the happier I am. Like, I want to see it, but I don't mind it staying in there because it just means that it could still be gold and a big chunk. Let's see if we can get him out now. Stop mucking around with the pipe clay, Luke. It's lovely, it's beautiful. We've admired it enough though. Let's have a look. Still be in there, I reckon. Crazy. Alright, he's off to the left there. I'm digging sort of in the wrong spot. So let me dig off to the left. We'll come back and hopefully we're seeing yellow. Is that recording? Hello? Yeah, it's recording. Alright. Let's go. Oh. Crazy cat. My pants are covered in pipe clay now. It's awesome. This is big. I reckon Andrew could hear this down the bush, and he's probably doing a gold dance for me, I reckon. Just don't be led. Don't be led. Is there lead? Take off the gloves. Look. Oh. I think I can see it. I can see it. It's gold. You better be dancing, Andrew. He's probably come up to the car and you'll probably hear me in a minute. All right, let's take you off the stand. The stick stand. Look at that. That's my tripod today. Cost me $18.95 at Kmart on special. Awesome. All right, exciting stuff. This is probably going to finish us off this last nugget. Once again in that beautiful, beautiful pipe clay. I need a quartz stone though. Oh, I nearly stood on the scoop. If I stood on the scoop, that would have went, phew. We would have lost him. I would have went after him, don't worry. Screaming targets too. Not saying you will lose them. You can lose them. A lot harder to lose though. Because they're screamers. Oh yes. Chunky monkey. Awesome. Just awesome. Needs a bit more of a clean, but yeah, you get the idea. That's a big piece. There's my whittle finger. That's really cool. Really, really cool. And as I said, helps pay those bills. It takes the financial pressure off. It takes the pressure off altogether. Two young boys, not easy to or cheap to raise, and not only that, Zave, we all know Zave. I was going to say my eldest son Zave. We all know Zave. He eats like a racehorse. It'd be nothing for him to have tea, and he's having man meals. He has a meal just like me now, because I'm a man, and he has a man meal, and well, then he wants another one. He says, oh, I'm still hungry. Like if we go out to the pub for tea, Zay will get fish and chips. Like he loves his fish, so you get flake and chips, whatnot, and that might be $33, $34. But he eats that, sculls down a Coke. So there's say $40 gone for Zave. And then he turns around and says, Mum, Dad, I'm still hungry. So it's like, well, do we buy you another meal at the pub here? Or, not often do we go out for tea, only for family functions, what have you. We don't just go waste money at the pub or go out for restaurants for tea willy-nilly. But when we do go out, between Helena, myself, Xavier, who's coming on 14, eating like a man, and Dominic, who's about to hit 10, and he's eating just as much as Zave nearly. Well, I tell you what, it's nearly $200 before we get out of the restaurant or out of the pub. If we go out for tea, I can kiss $200 goodbye. So drinks and food, that's it. So, and look, the price of everything today costs so much. So it's any wonder, it's costing so much. Like, as we all know, you walk out of Safeway or a supermarket with 3 bags of groceries, and there goes $200 or there goes $170. It's crazy. The cost of living, cost of fuel, cost of everything, schooling, kids, uniforms, books, shoes, food, it never ends. So as I said, a lot of pressure to go full-time on the gold, and it wasn't so much on the gold, it was full-time pressure to go full-time detecting and prospecting on video, full-time with YouTube revenue. And that's all very good and well when the YouTube revenue is there, but now it's not. It is definitely stressful. So when you're pulling the gold, like I said before, it certainly eases the pain a little bit. Let's keep going. What was that? I swear, I know nothing. It's all right. Proven results here, buddy. I'm just going to pick up a random stone. Yeah, I think that one. There's so much gold here, you just pick up random ones. And listen. How did I know that would have gold in it? No, I didn't sit it there. I didn't plan anything. That was just a lucky guess.
Yeah, right.
Was. I just picked up a random stone.
That's why you had two sitting beside each another.
No, I didn't. All right. Fair call then. I'll just pick up another random stone.
Yeah.
And I bet you this one will have gold in it too.
Come out of the scoop.
No, it's beside the scoop. Yeah. I'll put him in the scoop now. All right, I might have set that up a little bit.
Oh, I think you might.
I seen you coming, I did.
Yeah, right.
I got quite a bit out of this little pipe clay area.
Yep.
But what's interesting, Andrew, what's that? It's a bug of some description. Let's pick it up. Can't get around him. There he is. What is it, Andrew? What's interesting, look at this. Pipe clay. Yeah, we had a frog in here hiding the gold too.
Yeah, right.
Pipe clay. Look at this. Normal dirt. We don't want that. And notice what I noticed up over here.
Dirt.
Normal dirt.
Yeah.
But look at the level difference. I mean, you're up here. You're there at normal dirt, and there's still wash, pipe clay and wash going down here. So I'm just gonna Keep on.
This might have been one big mine shaft here.
No, it was a dam, mate. That's why there's a damn wall there. You never believe me with anything. It's not a mine shaft, it's a dam. Damn big dam. Alright, let's put our gold in to the bottle, the 2 last bits. And I think he's weed himself in the scoop too. Stop weighing on my gold. And we're going to get home and crush up all this gold. Andrew, did you get another piece? Mm-hmm. You did?
Yeah.
Over 007. Exciting. What is that too?
Mole grubs, isn't it?
I think so. They turn like that dark brown colour and come out of the holes.
Yeah, it's one of those mole ones.
Yeah. What'd you call me?
Yeah, it's one of them.
One of them.
It's one of them.
Oh, thanks, Andrew. You're always so kind to me.
Well, you've been stuck in the hole all day. I could probably call you the mole.
The mole in the hole. That's what I am.
I'll tell you, you've been let off the chain. You can go to another hole if you like.
No, I'm not allowed to.
Not allowed?
I've been like a goat stuck on a chain here, just running around a tree.
Mm.
Lucky I haven't got tangled up. Oh yeah, why don't we do it over there? Alright, I'm coming. I thought I had a good little spot set up too, next to the naked lady. Not to be.
You just wanted to film the naked lady.
I wanted to touch her bum.
Touch her bum.
Pat her bum. There's shadows over here though, Andrew.
Long shadows.
It's alright, you stay that side. Don't you come on this side of the shadows.
I'm downhill of the shadows.
You're downwind too, which is good. Alright guys, as you see, we're at home and we're just getting set up for the weigh up. The crush up and weigh up. And we got you in the sun. Andrew's picked the spot. I wanted to be over there with the naked lady. The lady's bum. For good luck. But I don't think we need it, Andrew.
No.
I think we've got the good luck today.
I think you've got your luck.
So we're going to get all these stones out. I don't think one's going to come out because I had to sort of jam it in there. Oh, there he goes. So, happy bottle once again. We'll go through a run quick through what we've got. So we've got the big stone there coming out there this morning. We've got all the little bits of gold that you see on the concrete. We've got the other pieces there with gold still stuck in them. Look, we're just going to crush them up. You can see there, 1 good one, 2, 3, and 4 stone. And then this one here, this was the real screaming donkey. This was crazy, absolutely crazy. And I think this one's got about a half a gram or a gram. I know I'm probably being a bit generous, but 3.6, 3.66,
Yeah,
like the last one. So what we'll do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 big ones, 3 little ones, and we'll come back and show them all. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 bits of gold. So let's crush these ones up. Let's see how many more we're going to get. Alright, well, just before we go on further with the 3 big stones, we'll just show you the little take of the 3 little stones. So the first pile of material, just that one there, we'll pan it all off and scrape it all up. But we got that little bit of gold, nice. The second stone, and we've got even more. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 nuggets with one big daddy right there. Here's a chonker, Andrew.
Yeah, not a bad little piece, eh?
Oh, little chonker.
That's a little piece.
And then the next pile, the third pile of the little stones, we got this one up here. So he is another little chonker.
Yeah, a bit of size to him.
A little bit of size, not too bad. But the next one we're about to do is the one where we can see all the visible gold hanging out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw Andrew on the camera for this one. We're going to sweep up all that material, just push it off to the side, make a clean little pad area, and all of that we will pan off, as I said, just to be sure. So we'll put our bits of gold together there, and we'll keep them separate from our detected gold. We'll put that all in the pan in a second. But all our rock crush gold so far. Now let's crush up this one. As I said, I just really want to capture this one on camera, and probably the last one too. So let's give Andrew the camera. Let's do it. All right, ready, Andrew? Should we do it in the dolly? I'm not scared of you.
Quartz. It's all quartz.
Well, that bit's quartz. Not all of it is. It's just, there was a chunk of quartz hanging off the back. Look at that one, mate.
Oh yeah, nice little piece. Oh well, not little.
Very nice.
Shiny little mother.
Shiny mother trucker. Alright, let's go for the next bits. We can still see them. Oh, can we? No, I can't. Hopefully there's more in there. Doesn't matter, because the last one's going to be loaded. It is. There's another bit. It's tiny. But I knew it was on my finger. There's another bit there.
Yep.
So 2. Once again, all of this we're going to crush up, pan off, just to make sure. So without crushing up any more, mate, I think that's it.
You have that piece back.
Oh, thank you. I'll crush it up.
No worries.
Oh, there was gold in it too.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. That piece that you just rolled back over. There's 2 bits.
Yeah.
2 bits of gold in there.
Yeah, right.
1, 2. It's hard to see with all the other material around.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got them.
Yep. Unreal. Unreal. Thanks, Andrew.
No worries.
Oh, there's another bit. The sun's really handy. But look, we won't keep filming. What we'll do is we'll just clean it up, crush it up a bit more, and we're going to come back and show these last 2, especially this one being crushed up, because this one is a screaming cat. He's going to have all the gold in him. Yeah, that might be it for that one. Oh,
There's another little piece.
maybe.
Yeah, it is.
I'll grab him. I was going to say, let's leave him for the pan. It is. So what do we get? 1, 2. Oh. No, it's not. Let's leave it for the pan. So that was the last stone we just did, and that stone did not have much of a sound in it. I showed Andrew, it was just sort of like a slight murmur. But this guy, we showed Andrew.
I thought that was the hot rock.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's right, you did. You did. But he come off the other side of this one.
You got gold there.
What's gold doing up on the scales already? Is that gold?
Fucking looks like it.
There's gold on the scales already, Andrew. What are you doing? What are you doing over there?
I'm weighing up.
You're weighing it up already.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this last one done. We can do it. We can do it. I was going to give Andrew the camera, but we can do it, mate. There's still more material stuck in the dolly too. There we go. Could have more gold in there. We don't even know about. All this needs to be panned off, so we will do that. But let's get this last one crushed up in the dolly. This is the chonker. Ready? Oh, such light material too.
Yeah, that broke up pretty easy.
Yeah, it's not even like stone material, Andrew. There it isn't! Oh, there it is. Look at that. It's riddled all through that stone. See it?
Oh yeah, little pieces. Where's the big bit though? Making a bugger scream.
Yeah, I know. There's got to be either a lot of littles in here, or there's got to be like quite a substantially big piece. I'm going to find it. I shotgun finding it. Andrew will probably spot it first. How have we not seen it yet?
Yeah, I don't know.
What are you doing, mate? Yeah, that's what I was looking at straight away. That one there. And I'm looking at this one here. There's 2 bits. Chonkers they are.
Stone.
Yeah, look at those 2 bits.
Oh yeah.
They're great. So there's 2, but that's not responsible for all that noise, for all that yelling. There's a lot more yelling going on than that. All right, there's only one thing for it. It's so hard to see the gold in this material. I need to go get the shovel and brush, and I guarantee when we come back with a pan with all this material with water on it, we're going to see all of that gold and the rest that's hiding in this stone. Where is it, Andrew?
I don't know. I don't think it's here, Luke.
Throw it in with all the crushed rock gold. Andrew's just finding more on the concrete for us. We're panning off our material. Not much material either, only a little tiny dribble. That'll do. Do you want to hold the camera, mate?
Yep.
Don't have to. Oh, we lost our sun too, Andrew. What happened? It's gone. We'll come out over here a bit. I'm right over your coffee. I'm gonna end up putting gold in your coffee.
Yeah, well.
You'll be drinking it. Just go this way a bit. Get rid of some of that material. And we slow our pan down right at the end.
And look at all the gold.
Because we know it's going to be... Oh, wow. That's... Yeah, look, I keep saying I know, but that's such a great reason why you've got to really crush up and check this material. It's probably 20 bucks that's worth there. It's a lot of gold for, you know, considering we didn't think we had any more.
Piece there. Yep.
Yeah. Pulling back into line. Getting out of line he was. So yeah, very, look, it's a really good result. Really good result. There's another bit that's floated off over here. So what we'll do is we'll just clean that up a little bit. We'll dry it out. We'll try and get the sun on it there. That's better. We'll clean it up, dry it out, and we will put it with all our rest of our gold, and we'll do the final weigh up. Hopefully, we're over a gram. I think we are.
Yeah, a bit there.
There's a bit there, and there's a bit there too.
Yeah.
Things are going to happen. Weigh up time. Let's throw the scales on. We're going to put all our detected gold into the lid. Andrew's so keen to see this. What'd you do to me scales? There's water all over them, Andrew.
Yeah, I don't know, dribbling. Drooling, mate, drooling.
Drooling.
Drooling over the nuggets.
Awesome. So we'll put all our detected gold on, as I said. Takes us to 0.55, 0.54. Stop shaking the concrete, Andrew. And all our crushed rock gold, you just seen us get out. Brings us up to, oh beauty,
107.
107. Now all our panned gold, and that's it right there. Oh, you can see my reflection too. This little container Andrew made up, which is really cool. So 107, and with all the pan gold that we got out, just got a little bit more up in that back corner. He's not coming. Get out of there. That'll do. Still a little bit more. 127, and just 2 days ago, 126, 127. Just 2 days ago, it was a Wednesday, and it was that real wild, wintry, cold day. Geez, it was cold, and we had hail there at lunchtime, and I come home with a 1.23 on the scale, so over $200 worth of gold. Now, we've got 1.27 on the scales there now, once again, over $200 worth of gold. So we've got about $205, $206 worth of gold there today, judging off the gold price. Look out, Andrew's going to add some more. Take us to 130.
Bugger. Won't come out.
Just put the whole thing on there.
Yeah, okay.
That'll do. So look, that is an exceptional day, an exceptional run. I'm extremely happy for that. And as you'll remember, Andrew made me forget my rake this morning. So if I had to have my rake, I would have cracked the 2 grams. That'll do, mate. That'll do.
That's it in here.
126. So look, a great day. Andrew's going to throw his nuggets on, because we want to see his. He had no rock gold, unfortunately.
One come out of the rock.
Oh, sorry.
I squashed it.
Sorry, I'm lying. Oh, what did I say you were going to get?
2.
Not what it is. I think I said 0.16. There we go. Or no, I think I said 0.10.
Yeah, no, 007, wasn't it?
007. Oh no, one of yours would be 007 alone, I reckon.
Yeah. Pull one out.
Pull one out and have a look. Oh, yeah, nah. It's trying to get there, it just doesn't want to do it. Take that one out and throw that one in. That one's heavier.
Yeah, right.
0.12. And throw the other one back in. Yeah, first one was heavier.
Yeah, right.
So that's your 00. Oh, no, he's went up a bit.
Yeah,
0.20, yeah. So you could nearly say 0.10 for the both of them.
Yeah.
So Andrew's done exceptionally well, 0.20, and that's not on your patch, is it, mate?
Nah, not really.
Not really?
No, not really.
You're sort of up from your patch at the moment, aren't you?
A little bit, yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, so Andrew's on the gold, we're on the gold. The plan is tomorrow, and I will say too, all that mess and all the holes that I dug today, I did not fill them in. It's the first time ever I've walked out of the bush like that and left a site looking like that. But the plan is, 10, 12 hours from now, we have a bit of a kipper, have a bit of a sleep, and we get back there tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be sleeping tonight.
Oh, I will be, with a sore back. I don't know why, but I'm going to get back there tomorrow with the rake. So rake tomorrow, which I had on the corner of the house this morning to take, and well, Andrew rushed me out of the house and I didn't get to take it. Thanks, Andrew.
No worries.
No, it was my fault. Anytime. It was my fault. So all Andrew's got to do is turn up here at a certain time. I'm supposed to be ready to go, and I bloody rarely am ever ready to go. So anyway, that's cool. 1.26, a bit over $200 worth of gold. And I said, plan tomorrow back with the rake and hopefully get some more. I look forward to seeing you there. Cheers, guys. Happy hunting.